I'll keep an eye on her anyway. Doesn't hurt to have a beefy auntie on your side,
God.
right?
So far you've called yourself Mama Karlach and Beefy Auntie. This is odd.
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry.
Oh yeah, I remember
back
him
there.
now.
Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
Wow.
Jaheira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jaheira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did.
You saved the kids, sounds like you deserve a drink. You need to lay off the liquor. Want to talk to me about your sorrows instead of drowning them. Oh, that's a good one. Want to talk to me about your sorrows instead of drowning them?
I'd rather drown than talk to a sanctimonious prick like you.
Would you like to say that to my face?
If you're here to save the day again, you're a little late this time.
I heard about the attack in the Shadowlands. I'm tired of swooping in. I just want to get out. I heard about the attack in the Shadowlands. I'm here to help.
Oh, sod off! I'm only here because you helped me and my family. I was ready to cut and run back at the Grove, but you had other ideas. Carl and Leo are taken in by your crap. You convinced them to play hero, and now they're gone.
Gone taken or gone dead? Do you know where they are? I'm sorry, then it's my responsibility to bring them back. Stop whining. Do you know where they are?
Dead for all I know. Or in the cult's tower
Okay.
with the others who were taken.
They're better off dead. If they're alive, I'll rescue them. I'm sorry. If they're alive, I'll rescue them.
They're my responsibility.
Then fucking do it.
You go save the world. Or your own arse. Or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
Not when you're fucking drunk.
I tried telling Mr. Roland that he'd had enough too. He didn't like it then either.
I didn't tell him that. Stop putting words in my mouth, game. I don't appreciate it.
If this is about Roland, go away.
I'm sorry he was mean. Ignore him. No need to snap at me. I just want a drink. I'm sorry he was mean.
He acts like he wished we weren't here. Like he wished he hadn't saved us.
But he did save you. That's what matters. Ignore him. He's more immature than you are. All this whining is making me wish. Ignore him. He's more immature than you are.
Right? He went through 3 bottles before I told him to stop. It was for his own good. He can barely stand up straight.
I get it. You were trying to look after him. A drunk wizard's a dangerous thing. Stop interfering. I get it. You were trying to look after him.
Yeah. He did save us after all. Anyway, it's his loss.
What do you mean his loss? He'll be losing his mind. How about a drink for me? I'm sure it is. What do you mean his loss?
I found this book. Old, dusty, full of strange lettering. Pretty sure it's magic. I was gonna give it to Roland so he could learn new spells, you know? Beats drinking till he forgets the ones he knows.
Can I have it, keep it, or great gift? Oh, he has just pissed me off. Yeah. Like, the nice thing would be to say, yeah, give it to him, and I probably don't need it. Yeah, I think in the long term it is better to strengthen this community rather than strip it for parts. That's a great gift. I'm sure he'll love it.
Maybe. Thanks for talking and stuff.
Aw.
Oh, you're all
Hello.
right. Thank goodness. I was worried they'd got you too.
Do you want to join my party yet? I still need that bard. I heard what happened, that people were taking a moonrise. How about you? How are you holding up? Of course I am. How about you? How are you holding up?
Honestly, terribly. I still can't believe it. The cultists. The screams. Roland, of all people, saved us. He said he stayed in the grove because of you. And I'm damn glad of it. Without him, well, none of us would be here.
I know Roland isn't happy with me. If he hadn't listened to me, maybe his brother and sister would still be here. Were they actually related? I thought they were just a party. You're lucky to be alive. What did the cultists do to the others? I know. Roland isn't happy with me.
Can you blame him?
Yeah, I can.
His brother and sister are gone. He's dealing with it as best he can. We all are. How do you do it? How do you keep going?
One step at a time. I'll let you know when I figure it out. Danger is my life. I don't complain constantly, it's very annoying. Just take it one step at a time.
You make it sound so easy. But I'll try. You've done so much for us already. But I have to ask. The others might still be out there.
Yes, I'll get them.
If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And God's have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit.
Don't worry, I'll find them. I'm sure they're fine. I imagine they're torturing them right now. Don't worry, I'll find them.
Thank you. If anyone can manage it, you can. Just be careful up there, all right? I can't handle anyone else dying.
I'm sure lots of other people will die, but no one we care about.
This place is awesome! There's so much stuff!
Okay. It's a wooden chest. Potion of flying.
What's that?
Ooh, a loose plank.
Maybe I'll find a...
Sorry, I was looking in here. Yeah, I'm not going to loot this, but good to know there's gold there. Snowburst ring. When the wearer deals cold damage, they also create ice around the target. Scribbled note. The journal script is antiquated, but its pages look like they're barely aged. How much longer must I languish here? I'd hoped to be in Baldur's Gate a 10 days ago, but that blasted toll housekeeper won't accept my papers. When father hears about this, he'll be furious. There's something odd about this village. People skulk about like there's something to hide. The shrines to the Moon Maidens seem ill-tended and barren. Hope to learn about Cleric Thorm, the village's leader. But talk of him puts people on edge. Not sure I can bear another hour. Alright, well, that means I can take the ring. Because it's a very old ring.
I missed that! Awesome!
I don't want to loot from people who are actively living here, but I'm happy to loot from the people who no longer live here. Ooh. Fist. Oh, Councillor Floric.
Baldur's Gate can't.
If you have an alternative in mind, please do propose it. Patience. He may know a way through the curse.
Don't even know if he'll ever recover.
But we do know that anyone who goes charging into those shadows...
Hello.
He still won't speak. Just keeps going with the bloody song.
Nothing of use on his person.
His original writ of duty, signed by Eltan himself. Fella must be one of the very first Flaming Fist.
He must know something. Let's not give up on him yet. I don't suppose you found a way into the towers?
Not yet. What's with the fellow in the cart? Or the Flaming Fist just going to stand around? I have no intention of heading there. What's with the fellow in the cart?
Isabel cleared this place, and he just appeared. We think he's staying at the inn when the curse fell, which means he's been trapped inside for a century. It beggars belief he's alive at all. Hopefully, he'll come round. Tell us something useful about getting through the shadows. Right now, he seems to have little more to him than a refrain from some song or other.
What can you tell me about Isabel? I doubt he'll recover. I'd like to talk to him. What can you tell me about Isabel? Oh, Isabel! Isabel! I've forgotten who Isabel was.
Cleric of Selûne. She's got a room upstairs if you want to meet her. Just don't interrupt her while she's doing whatever it is that keeps this place shadow-free.
Oh yeah, that was who she was. I'd like to talk to the man.
Wouldn't we all? I'm not even sure he's fully conscious, but feel free to say hello. Maybe a new face will inspire him. Unfortunately, I won't be here when he comes around. I'm heading to Baldur's Gate to seek reinforcements. The council sent a carrier pigeon with news that the city has been dealing with absolutist attacks. The Steel Watch is holding strong. I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise. The curse won't harm them.
Holy shit. That's my old boss.
Huh.
The guy who sold me to Zariel.
You know the name Gortash, a councillor with considerable influence on Baldurian industry and politics. But he is no lord.
Well, what are the Steel Watch? I'm guessing the Steel Watch are constructs. That's the only way I can imagine them being immune to the shadows. You're leaving while Duke Ravengard is still captive. Lord Gortash, I thought he was no more than a councillor. How do you expect to reach it? Karlach takes precedence. Lord Gortash, I thought he was no more than a councillor.
Lord Gortash is the man responsible for the creation of the Steel Watch. It's no wonder he earned the title. The Steel Watch are the future of warfare. Gondian automatons that can be sent into battle without risking any lives, except those of our enemies. Lord Gortash had only completed work on the prototypes before Ravengard and I left for Elturel, but even they were formidable. With the Steel Watch at our backs, we can storm the tower whatever Ketheric throws at us.
Sorry.
I'm sure of it. I'll do my best, but there's every chance I'll fall to the curse or the cult before I reach the city. Don't count on me and assume no aid is coming. Work with Jaheira. That harper's mind is as sharp as her blade. Follow her guidance. Farewell. We'll meet again, God's willing.
Sorry, Ketheric Thorm is still alive. How? Isn't that like a very long time? I suppose it could be an elf, but damn, I just assumed they were long dead.
So Gortash is a lord now. I'd like to clap eyes on this steel watch of his. You already know the story. I was Gortash's bodyguard, loyal as they come, when he made the deal with Zariel. She got a test subject for her infernal engine. I never found out what he got.
I can guess.
This is the kind of man who gets a title. Authority. Makes me sick.
Alright, calling it now. The Steel Watch are not automatons. They're probably powered by either souls from Avernus or devils. Like actual powered by devils. That's my guess. Me too, a man like that has no place in power. Whatever this Steel Watch is, it must be impressive. We'll make him answer what he did to you as soon as we get to the city. Yes! We'll make him answer for what he did to you as soon as we get to the city.
Oh, the city. Baldur's Gate. Home. I can almost taste it, you know. Not even Gortash can spoil that.
Okay. So. Art Cooler.
Flame Colour. That's your name, isn't it? Art Colour? I'm Fistular.
Nathaniel and me climbing up a tree.
We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken, a Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
I've heard the name Thaniel from a friend of mine, Halsin. Can he hear you? What's wrong with him? Let me have a look at him. That song, have you heard it before? Yeah, Halsin. I've heard the name Thaniel from a friend of mine, Halsin. Because Thaniel is the little boy.
Really? Could you bring him here? You'd be glad of the help, wouldn't you, sir?
I wonder if he's someone he knows. If it's from like a century ago, then he genuinely might. Can he hear you? What's wrong with him? Let me have a look. That song, have you heard it before? That song, have you heard it before?
No, not till I met Art, anyway. It seems to be all he remembers.
Did you already check for personal effects? I'll see what I can discover. Did you already check for personal effects?
This was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now, but he held on to it for 100 years anyway.
I'll see what I can discover.
Thank you.
One letter.
Looks official.
Assignee Art Cooler, rank Flame. To obtain information about current activities in Moonrise and its environs, headed by Ketheric Thorm of the region's ancestral Thorm family. Take lodging in the Last Light Inn and begin the investigation of the local House of Healing. Reports indicate corruption, but no corroboration. The region's Thorm family are long-standing devotees of Selûne. But rumours indicate a Sharan enclave might be gaining momentum. Investigate and report. Grand Duke Elton was the one around at the time.
Wonder what he found.
Of Baldur's Gate 1, I think. Oh goody, what do you want? You know what? You can wait. It's probably about his father, but he can wait. There's a flaming fist at last light. The curse has left him insensible, but he's muttering about a boy called Thaniel.
He is? Then I must see him. Insensible or not, he knows something. I will go to see him at once. Join me when you can.
Righto. Alright then, what the hell do you want?
A blushing apple begging to be plucked?
Uh-huh.
Raphael's angling for the girl's soul.
Uh-huh, yes, thank you. Ingenious perception. Mole's an obstinate one. If she's a mind to team up, there's no changing it. I tried to warn her. She'll make the right decision. I tried to warn her, but she wouldn't listen.
She's stubborn, yes. Bold as a lamb cavorting in a lion's den. But as ambitious as she is, Mole's no fool. One way or another, she'll see there's no winning Raphael's game.
I really don't think she will.
Away.
Like, she had... This feels like telling over showing. Like, she's intelligent enough to set up a thieving ring, but it's the obvious culprit. Because the Tieflings show up and, hey, theft happens. She even got caught, I think... No, I don't think it was actually Moll who got caught. One of them got caught stealing by the person from whom they were stealing, and it was only my intervention that saved them. But, like, she isn't as clever as she thinks she is. And when she meets a devil who's like, hey, I can do this and this and this and this, and she's like, oh my god, he can do all of this and he's a devil, which means he can actually do it. She isn't coming across like this, god, she's so frighteningly clever. She's one of the quickest, smartest people I've ever met. She's not coming across that way. For her sake, I hope you're right.
You've seen what happens when a bound soul reaches for freedom.
Uh-huh.
I can't imagine what cruel penance Moll would pay if she were ever to resist that fell bastard.
Uh-huh. Okay. Alright, yeah, the cultists have taken your father to Moonrise Towers. Florix confirmed it.
Then we know our mission. All roads converge at Moonrise.
Yep, sure. Can we trust Floric, the Absolute's cultist headquarters there? What do you think they want with your father? Well, that's an obvious one. Why bother with Ravengard? That's an obvious one. Alright, I'm just going to walk away. Screw you, man. Where's Halsin? Oh, there he is. Hello.
Daniel and me are climbing up a tree.
It's true then. He's met Daniel. There's no other way he'd know that name. This is just what we needed. Well done. We need to wake him. He must know something about where to find Daniel.
Any ideas? There must be another way. I'll see what I can do. Any ideas?
If he was able to escape the Shadowfell, then it mustn't have managed to consume his spirit. Well, not all of it anyway. We need to unlock whatever's left of him, inside his head. There must be something to trigger him. A word, a memory, an item. We just need to find it.
No, it'll probably be in that healing house. I'll see what I can do.
I don't deserve you, my friend.
Aw, he's nice. Just wondering what the hell that was, but it's her on the floor above. Bloody casting some sort of really cool spell. I am a little hesitant about taking Shadowheart to see a Cleric or Selûne, so I'm just going to save. If anyone here is going to recognize that she is a follower of Shah, it'll be a follower of Selûne. Probably because she'll be like, oh my god, Selûne is so terrible, ugh, as soon as we meet her. Isabel's room. I'm not really inclined to loot anything from here. Ooh, Isabel's diary. No. No! Behave.
As I listen.
Hello. I see you have a painted mirror. Cool. I love her look. Ooh. Nice. Oh, that's not good. She is beautiful, though.
I didn't realize I had an audience.
I'm very quiet.
The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you.
Save you? How'd you figure that? And you? I've heard you're the protector of this inn, the banisher of shadows. I may have a parasite, but not the mind of one. Word gets around fast. I know your name, but little else. And you? I've heard you're the protector of this inn, the banisher of shadows.
Myself and Our Lady are doing what we can to hold the line. I hear you and your tadpole will be our offense. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists.
I mostly just kill them.
It's almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing when I see one. Let me guess. Jaheira sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite cleric.
Ooh. I wonder if this is going to be the blessing of Selûne that Halsin has.
It hurts.
Oh.
Perfect. It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers.
Huh.
But there are places it won't help. Places where the curse is darker, stronger. The cultists are able to traverse even the deepest shadows, though. I don't know how. The Harpers are trying to figure it out.
Selûnite magic. Dark Lady, forgive me.
Good nose. Like a nasty little terrier.
Interesting. So she got hurt when she was affected by Selûnite magic. Yeah, it could just be the the animosity between them, because she got hurt looking at the Selûnite statue. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Anything else I should know? Anything else I should know before heading off?
There is, actually. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait. Do you hear that? Something's wrong.
Hope I haven't weakened it by letting Shadowheart in here. That would be awkward.
Hello, Isabel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Cleric himself.
What are you, Isabel? Do you know this man? I say we follow the winged freak. Mixed messages there. Isabel, do you know this man?
He's a flaming fist. Or was. Came with the others when we created this haven.
And I thank you for your hospitality. True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Cleric, alive.
Okay, so I might have to murder this man. Probe his thoughts for more information. What does he want with her? Sounds like fun. I'm with you. I'm not like you. Touch her and I'll kill you. Bloody, this is massive evidence for Shah being the Absolute. Because if Cleric is alive and there, and seemingly in a position of power, then that's pretty solid freaking evidence. I feel like probing his thoughts is just going to deepen the tadpole thing, so what does he want with her?
What's going on? If you have something to say, say it.
Marcus is trying to kidnap you. Say nothing. You're going to meet him. Yeah, I'm not letting him take her. I think we're going to have to kill this man because he knows that we're... Yep, okay. Marcus is trying to kidnap you, Isabel. We're going to need to fight our way out of this one.
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. Your treachery will be punished.
Hasn't been so far.
The Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Cleric will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has. Time to go, Isabel.
Oh. Maybe I should have spoken to Jaheira first. Oh. Oh no.
Moon Maiden, guide my hand.
Okay.